Like the year that preceded it, 2017 was chock full of egregious examples of political correctness, be it cultural appropriation or insensitive language or offensive sports team nicknames or even the inappropriate punchlines uttered by stand-up comedians. The amount of faux outrage generated by Generation Snowflake was off the chart. So, what new acts of PC insanity can we expect in 2018? Fasten your seatbelts. Here's my top 8 predictions. We live in such bizarre times. Forget the old adage of I think, therefore I am. Now the social justice warrior set lives by the credo, I exist, therefore I am offended. Nothing is too small or too trite to complain about. The manufactured grief industry continues to thrive in our young millennium. And so it is that I gazed into a crystal ball that I culturally appropriated from an elderly Roma woman the other day, and I came up with predictions for those things that were okay or at least unnoticed last year, but will be deemed politically incorrect in the months ahead. For example, number 1, in the language category, members of the Chinese Restaurant Association of Greater Toronto staged protests to ban the use of the phrase, a chink in the armor. Also, a coalition of gypsies and Egyptians will demand a ban on the word gyp. As well, a group known as Mohicans Galore will mandate that Indian summer shall henceforth be known as Aboriginal solstice, and it's decided by the American Contract Bridge Association that the use of the word Trump as a noun or a verb, such as trump card or he trumped me, is hereby suspended until 2020 or maybe 2024, depending on the outcome of the next U.S. federal election. Number 2, in the world of music, the CRTC decrees that the great Canadian rock anthem by BTO, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, will be banned from further airplay on radio stations. The reason is due to the contentious chorus. Alas, due to a lobbying campaign by the speech impediment community, the CRTC agrees this song is obviously mocking those who stutter. Progressive Conservative leader Patrick Brown is the first to congratulate the broadcast regulator for its progressive censorship ways and makes a campaign promise that if he's elected premier, Porky Pig cartoons will be banned in Ontario too. Number 3, the LGBTTTIIQQAAP and sometimes Y community forces the Trans-Siberian Orchestra to change its name after it's discovered that the ensemble does not have a single performer who is a member of the trans community or even Transylvanian for that matter. Number 4, no one is illegal successfully petitions the International Olympic Committee to stop awarding gold, silver, and bronze medals to competitors because this represents recognizing acts of exceptionalism. Anthems are also banned from Olympics thanks to the group's insistence that such tunes represent nationalism. Moving forward, all Olympic competitors, past, present, and future, including Tonya Harding, will be presented with a participation award. As well, the only approved anthem music will be the theme song from that groovy 70s all-inclusive cartoon, Kid Power.
Kid Power. Red, yellow, black, and white. White, yellow, black, and red. It's up to Kid Power. All the colors in your head.
Number 5, the University of Berkeley declares that the U.S. Constitution is unconstitutional because that dusty old document doesn't take into account the feelings of the people, what with feelings being more important than rights and principles, and for that matter, facts and science. As such, the U.S. Constitution is banned on campus under the auspices that it constitutes hate speech. Number 6, descriptors of certain people are deemed to be culturally insensitive and are thus rebranded. For example, illegal aliens will now be referred to as guests. prisoners shall be called clients, and terrorists are to be called protesters. In a related story, FGM, i.e. female genital mutilation, that will henceforth be referred to as FGB, female genital beautification. Number 7, Scottish nationalists successfully pressure the 3M company to choose another trade name for its iconic adhesive film known as Scotch tape on the basis that 3M is guilty of uncompensated cultural appropriation. And the little fake piece of tartan at the beginning of the roll will also be eradicated. Number 8, finally, the year 2018 itself will be deemed politically incorrect. All this before Christ, after Christ stuff is just overtly Christian, isn't it? Yes, it's true that in some circles BC and AD have been dropped in favor of CE and BCE, but it's never really caught on bigly. So why don't we do an all-out reset of the clock? Thus, as of right now, we are all living in the year 0. Yes, year 0. Kind of fitting in a way, wouldn't you say? For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, if you like that video, please sign up as a premium member. That will give you first access to my videos and those of the other rebels.